let's stop the rapes, stop the fights, and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he's saying, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world.
What's good?
Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fake, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out.
And if we all found that,
change the world, no doubt.
Let's change the world.
Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's change the world. Let's just unite.
What's good?
Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world.
Appreciate you.
Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? It's your big homie, Big BAYDAY, man. Y'all know what time it is. If you just brand new, you gonna figure out what time it is. It's the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. Thank you so much, man. He just hit a clip. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. God bless all y'all. Hit that like button for your boy, man. I got a very, very motivational, positive, progressive message for us tonight, man. I got a very, very positive, progressive message for us tonight. Stick around. You will not want to miss this episode. And tonight, I'm going to be talking about you better learn to appreciate your life before you lose your life. You better appreciate your life before your life is over. And why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? I'm not just trying to get online and complain. I don't want to get on here and say anything negative. That's not what this is about. I'm not going to talk about nobody. I'm not talking down about nobody. This is not what this is about. I'm living in this world as everybody else is. We're all living in this world together. And as I live in this world, I pay attention to a lot of things. I take my life very seriously. I pay attention to a lot of things, and I'm noticing a lot of people do not appreciate the life that they have. It's a lot of people living in life, living in this world, living life, and a lot of them complain a lot about nothing, right? And everybody has the right to say whatever they want. You have the right to complain. Everybody's level of tolerance and acceptance is different. Everybody's not going to be able to take the same amount of pressure as everybody. Everybody's not the same. Regardless of what they try to tell you, we're not the same. So I might be able to handle a whole lot more stress than you. I might be able to hold handle a whole lot more in than the average person, or you might be able to do a little bit more than me. We're all different, right? So your level of tolerance ain't got nothing to do with you being appreciative for your existence, right? Because everybody has personal limitations. Everybody. What's good? What's good? What's good, Venom? Everybody has personal limitations. Everybody has something they're good at. Everybody has things they're not good at. We're all in this shit together, as far as like nobody's really better than nobody. That's what I'm trying to say. There's just some people who can do things more than others. There's some things who are better at things more than others. And that's how life goes, right? As you live life, you will learn, especially as you get older in life, you will learn that some people are better than you in certain things. And then that is a great part about developing and learning, because as an individual, you will surely soon recognize in life that you can't do everything. There's some things that you can't do. So the things that you can't do, you got to source and outsource other people and go get a person that's good at what you can't do. So this is why what I'm saying is there's so many people on this planet is to balance everything out. There's people who can work on cars. There's people who can cook food. There's people who can do open heart surgery. There's somebody that can do everything you need to do. I mean, that you need done. But I watch so many people live life complain about the simplest things, and then I realized something. I sat back, I'm like, damn, these people don't appreciate the life they have. You know, you got people with everything, right? You got people who have everything, who have access to all the wealth, who have access to all the resources. They have everything, right? And those people who have everything, they want the regular basic things that the poor man has. The rich man who has all the material, all the physical items, all the money, all the resources, he doesn't have what the poor man has. So the rich man wants what the poor man has, and the poor man wants what the rich man has, and vice versa. So what we all have to do, or all should do, because I can't tell you what you have to do. You have the right to do what you want to do. But what we all should do is appreciate what you do have and who you are. Because if you appreciate what you have and who you are, then you won't feel any kind of way when you come across somebody who's better or more in a better off position than you. Because if you appreciate what you have, that means you genuinely are thankful for everything that you are and everything that you have, everything you've earned, everything you accumulated. You'll be thankful, you'll be appreciative. So you won't go, if you're appreciative, you're not looking to compete and compare and shit like that. The poor man who's don't have nothing, he appreciates getting a piece of bread to eat because he had nothing. But the rich man, same like the rich man who has everything, sometimes the rich man just wants to do nothing. Point proven. Most rich or wealthy people, when they go on vacation, what do most rich and wealthy people do when they go on vacation? Most rich and wealthy people, when they go on vacation, they just lounge around and linger around and do what? Do nothing. That you have rich people who spend unbelievable amounts of money just to go somewhere and live like they have nothing. AKA, they will go to a beach and they will wear sandals, they'll wear shorts, they won't wear no shirt like that, they'll wear a little tank top, and they'll go lounge around, sleep, relax, and just live. And that is what the poor people do every day. See, poor people, we don't have money. I'm not dirt poor, but poor people don't have money, so poor people can just sit around and lounge and linger and chill all day. They might not should do that, But that's what happens. Poor people that don't have anything, they sit around, they chill, they enjoy nothing, doing not much all day because they don't have many options to do much. So they just enjoy doing what they can do. That's why a lot of poor people like to have sex and things like that. They just do a lot of things that, will make them happy with nothing, you know? And then that's just how this shit goes, man. Um, I really wish people would appreciate their lives because it goes all aspects of your life, from a relationship to partnerships to coworkers to friendship to every aspect of your life. Appreciation is valid. I mean, it's important, because if you don't appreciate who you are and what you have, then you'll be looking around and worrying about what you don't have and what you are not. And then when you look at what you're not and what you don't have, then you compare and compete with other people. And that's the worst thing that anybody can do, is compare and compete with other people. The only person you should be comparing and competing with is yourself. Compare yourself to your yesterday. Compare your today self to last week's self, and compare and see if you've gotten better, and compete with yourself to make yourself go strive for better in your current situation, better than you did in your past. That's the best thing you could do, is compete with yourself. Because like I said, the man that you're watching and competing with and hating on and judging and thinking you could do what he does and all that, you can't do what he does, because you're not him. You don't have his physical capability. You don't have the mental capability. You don't have his spiritual capability. So you can't be what you see. You cannot be what you see. The only thing you can do by what you're seeing is be motivated or inspired. And then you add on something to who you are. Because you cannot, like I said, you cannot be nobody but yourself. And if you go out here and try to be somebody other than yourself, try to act like or live like or duplicate somebody else's lifestyle, you will be disappointed in the results. You will be disappointed. I promise you'll be disappointed if you try to be like somebody else. Because you don't know what it took that person to be what they are at this current moment. You don't know what it took that person to become what they are today. So you should never worry about what the next man is and has and does, other than the fact of supporting and being motivated by or inspired by. Because there was plenty, great men that I watched and patterned myself, and motivated myself after. Not pattern, but motivated myself with. Facts. Facts. No matter, I've always watched Malcolm X's. I've always watched great speakers and great leaders, but I never said I can do what Malcolm X does. I never said I could be like him. I could be like that. I never said that. Never in my life. The only thing I ever said was, okay, I respect that. I see that and I respect you, sir. I respect that. I'm going to tip my hat off to you. Let me salute you. Let me tip my hat off to you. That's the only thing I ever did as far as me watching another man, is tip my hat off, because I already know my potential. I already know my potential greatness. I already know what I have and what I am. I already appreciate who and what I am. So as I go out here appreciating and knowing who I am and appreciating who and what I am, I can go out here confidently and give respect and props and take my hat off and tip my hat to another person who's doing something great. The reason why so many people are running around hating on other people, what's good, Eyes and Ears Tactical? What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all for stepping in. Look, the reason why so many people are running around here hating on other people is because these people are not living up to their full, true potential. The reason why, that's the exact reason why you have so many people hating on other people. They're not living up to their true full potential. Because if you was living up to your true and full potential, you would not have time nor the energy to fucking hate on somebody else. I never, ever, ever in my life seen a man who was on his purpose, who was trying to stop another man from progressing. Let me say that shit again. I never, ever seen a man who's on his purpose, who appreciates and knows his value and his worth. I never seen a man like that go out of his way and hate. I never seen it in my life. But what I have seen is a man who is a jealous and envious man who tried to duplicate somebody else, who tried to emulate and imitate somebody else, and he fucked around and didn't fulfill his true potential because he was hating on the next man, wishing bad, wishing evil. See, when you hate on the next person, you will start cursing them, and that will essentially give and turn curses on you. When you hate on the next man, when you hate on the next man, all you're doing is putting curses on yourself. Because you're never supposed to go out your way unless somebody is being directly harmful to you and your people and you and yours. You are never supposed to go out your way to try to harm somebody. I'm gonna tell you something about that Bible, that love your enemy shit. That is some bullshit. That Bible has tricked more people into a lost state of mind than anybody and than any other thing in this world. That love your enemy is the biggest trick the devil ever gave to you to follow. And most of y'all are following that. That's why you love your master so fucking much. You do love your enemy so much. You love your master. You love his drugs. That's why you're hooked on them. You love his alcohol. That's why you're hooked on it. You love his women. That's why you sin and goddamn trick on them. You love lusting. You love sin. You love watching people get hurt. That's why you can watch a video with murder and death and watch people get dismantled. Y'all love your master. Your Bible taught you so well to love your fucking master, to love your enemy. How are you supposed to love your fucking enemy, but you don't even love your own daddy? How are you supposed to love your fucking enemy, but you don't even love your own mama? How are you supposed to love your own fucking enemy, but you don't even love your own fucking cousin? You damn right I'm talking about that Bible. You damn right I'm talking about that Bible, that evil ass Bible. Evil book. One of the most evil. The Bible is one of the biggest crimes against God on this planet. One of the biggest crimes against God on this planet. Because that Bible tricked you from knowing that you come from God. That Bible tricked you to knowing that you are a piece of God. That Bible tricked you into loving your enemy. That Bible lied to you and told you to turn the other cheek. That Bible told you to he who is out sin cast the first stone. What? And you are so satanic and lost in your nature that you can't even understand that they said when they were dragging Jesus through the town, when Jesus was being drugged to his execution. No, we don't love our enemies over here. I got something else for our enemy. I got something else for the enemy, and it ain't a love. I got fire and brimstone for my enemies. I fight fire with water, and I fight fire with fire, depending on what the situation calls for. I could either fight fire with fire, or I can fight fire with water. Now, now, I ain't talking about no. They told you in that evil Bible that let he who is out sin cast the first stone. I ain't mocking God. Are you that slow? So you're saying so you're saying mankind who wrote that Bible is God? That's what you're saying? So your mentality is so small-minded that you can't grasp that the most published book on the planet, you can't grasp that that was authored and written by a man. You can't grasp that. You can't grasp that that published book wasn't written and published and produced by men. That's not a godly book, sir. Do you know how many children was assaulted in the name of that book? Do you know how many children was abused and sexually abused in the name of that book? Do you know how many young boys were victimized in the name of that book? You can take that book, you can take that shit and you could shove it where the sun don't shine. Now, respectfully, the Bible has good verses in it. It has some good stuff in it because the Bible was a stolen scripture from ancient African history. So there are some good stories in that Bible that were stolen from ancient African folklore and ancient African history. So there is some truth in the mix of that lies. But majority of that bullshit is a lie just to keep the man who is jealous seeming to be more special than the man who is just living life and God created and God crafted and made, and we just happy to be here. So you got, like I said, you got people who appreciate their life, who are just thankful and humble and happy to be alive. And then you got people who don't appreciate their life and they want everything. They want everything he got. They want everything she got. They want everything they got. Right now, what are we witnessing? What are we witnessing? China and America and tariff wars and financial crisis and financial wars. What are we witnessing right now? We're witnessing the man who wants everything. We're witnessing two prideful men who want everything. And I'm not talking about Trump and Xi Jinping. I'm talking about the nation. We're witnessing two nations of prideful men who are jealous, who are not appreciative of who they are. Because the Chinese don't appreciate who they are. They stole everything from everybody, reverse engineered it, and crafted it in a cheap manner to make progress. So they're jealous. They're gonna steal your whole swag, remake it, steal your whole product, remake it, and sell it back to you. Then America, we want to run everybody, we want to own everything, we want to control everybody, control everything. No, you can't say this, you can't do that. You can't say this, you can't do that. You got two controlling people who don't appreciate, two controlling nations who don't appreciate who they are. They all want to be the top dog. They all want to be the top force. This is why there's a financial crisis. This is why the tariffs and the bidding wars and all this bullshit's going on. It ain't about it's two unappreciative men, two unappreciative nations who cannot motherfucking get it together because they don't appreciate life. They want to be on top. They want to be number one. They're competing with each other for the top spot when that's not what this life was supposed to be about. This life was not supposed to be about who has the most nuclear bombs. This life was not supposed to be about who has the most money. This life ain't supposed to be about none of that. This life is about who is righteous and who's lined up with God and how much good deeds did you do while you were on this earth. That's what this life is about. Do you deserve to be with God? Because this physical plane is a physical test to determine if your spirit is worthy for the next dimension. Because the stuff you do or don't do here dictates where your spirit goes in the next dimension. We're doing nothing right now but being tested. And most people are failing because they worrying about what the rappers got, worrying about what the celebrities got. You worrying about how fat your ass is. You worrying about how many dudes you can fuck, how many you can suck. Motherfuckers worrying about nothing when they ain't even worried about being righteous. You ain't even worried about being humble. You ain't even worried about being good. People ain't even worried about nothing. People ain't worried about nothing that matters. People are lost in the damn sauce. You better be thankful you're alive. TK, be thankful you're alive, young brother. All y'all. I'm reading everything, but understand this. I got to do my part. I can't let you control what I do. You don't control what I do. I've been doing this before you came around, sir. And I'll be doing this after you leave. You won't be here every day. You're not going to be here every day. You're not going to be here you might come on, you might leave off right now. So why would I stay talking about you and focused on you when you could get off this live stream at any moment? Then I'm stuck talking about a ghost account that's not even there anymore. I got to preach the word that God's showing me to preach, my brother. I'm thankful you're here, though. I'm thankful anybody's here because everybody got better things to do. Y'all got to watch celebrities. You got celebrities to watch. You got money to make. You got this and that to make, you know? So I understand motherfuckers don't even care about God. So I know people don't care about me. Motherfuckers don't care about God. So why the fuck do I think somebody would care about me? I'm humble. I know I'm preaching the word of God, the pure, unadulterated word of God. But I do also know that people have got celebrities to watch. I do know people got lives to live. And I do know that I'm only as big as I am on YouTube. I'm not that big on this shit. I only got about 4,000 subscribers. I'm not that big. But I still preach the humble, strong word of God because I know for a fact that ain't nobody talking like this. Motherfuckers scared to talk like this. I know who you are, brother. I know who you are. Motherfuckers are scared and deeper than scared. Most people can't talk righteous because they're not righteous. You know what's crazy about life? Every day I live life, and I'm in life, I'm at work, I'm in reality, I'm everywhere. I'm at stores, I'm at home with the kids, I'm everywhere, right? Wherever I'm at. I hear people in life talking about how they want to get right, how they want to eat better, how they want to do this, how they want to do that. And the crazy thing is, I'm doing all of that. I am the pinnacle of what everybody wants to be. I'm the pinnacle of what you want your husband to be like. I'm the pinnacle of what I am almost the living proof. They call it in Islam the ayat. I am the ayat, the living proof of what you're supposed to be doing on this earth as a man. And people still be around me all the time. I got family members, all kind of shit. And people still don't give me my credit. But I say this, they didn't even give Jesus his credit. So all I got to keep doing is keep doing the will of God. I can't worry about what man doesn't see. I can't worry about the fact that I'm showing them the real. I am the new Jesus for most people. Because in your life, God's gonna send a bunch of big baydays around. He's gonna send a bunch of Jesuses around. The thing about it is, he spreads us all around the world so we could help purify the planet. But the thing about it is, most people will look at us as an average person or a normal person, and they won't get the Jesus knowledge they're supposed to get. So that's why I don't give a fuck. I'm all man. I got a bunch of games posted. Listen, bro, I got a bunch of games posted. I'm posting all kind of shit, bro. I got all kind of content, bro. I was at work today. I posted 5 videos while I was at work. I'm working. No, 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 no. That's another goddamn lie. Jesus didn't die for me and you to live. That's another fucking lie. Hey, y'all chill. Who's fighting? Yo, Big Yellow, get your bitch ass on somewhere if I pop you. Hold up. Hold up. Get your ass out of here, Big Yellow. Ah, get your ass out of here. Get out of here. Get your ass out of here. You don't run that. You say I gotta stand up for my babies, man. They got damn beat this other cat beating up my babies, man. Get your ass on, bro. Sky, 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 Sky. I'll tell him later. I'm gonna tell him later. Now, let me tell you how that's another lie that Jesus died for your sins. Bullshit. That's a fucking lie. I'm talking to my son. The cat, I was trying to tell my son what happened with these cats. These cats were out here fighting and I had to break them up. This cat beat up my baby cats. You're not gonna do that. Just chill. But look, let me tell you about that bullshit. Jesus died for your sins bullshit. Y'all done fed into all the lies. Let me tell you about that Jesus died for your sins bullshit. They told you that Jesus died for your sins so you can accept sacrifices, so you can accept martyrdom. Jesus didn't die for your sins. Jesus was sacrificed because he was the fucking truth, and they were scared of the man who speaks the truth. Jesus was sacrificed because they were scared of a man who could bring the fucking truth, just like Big BAYDAY. I am the modern version. Jesus Christ wasn't motherfucking died for your sins. He was murdered by the same people who run your TV channels, by the same people who run everything, by the same fucking people. He was murdered. And he was murdered because he was a miracle worker, because he was a truth teller, because he was a game peeper. Ain't no pay no motherfucking price. He was sacrificed. Wake up. It ain't nothing good about sacrifice. It ain't nothing. Niggas are so dumb, they got y'all sacrificing your own family members for a chump change. Let me shut up. Motherfuckers are so dumb. They got you believing in that bullshit story so much, you'll let it happen to your people for $10 million, $5 million, $2 million. Lame ass nigga. You'll let your brother go for a little bit of dough. Is that where we at? That sacrifice to you, that Jesus Christ shit, that's what they did to you. That's one of the biggest lies. They got you accepting martyrdom. When niggas die in the hood, people put them on a t-shirt and celebrate it like it's a good thing. It's not a motherfucking good thing. We so used to death, we accept that shit because that's all they've been giving us. We love death. We got them to go bust the animal down, kill an animal, bust them down, cook them, smoke them, eat them down to the damn bone, but won't eat a fucking plum, but won't eat a pear, but won't eat a pomegranate, but won't eat a fucking but won't eat nothing fresh, won't eat nothing that's alive, but you'll only eat death. Oh, you eat a barbecue pork sandwich, dead. You eat a brisket, barbecue, dead. Chicken fried wing, dead. All that shit dead, my nigga, but you won't eat no life. You won't eat no fresh living berries. You won't eat no fresh blueberries, no fresh strawberries, no fresh nothing. That's why you have death inside you. All you do is eat death. You follow death culture. You only listen to rappers after they're what? Dead. You don't even fucking value niggas while they alive. Nigga, Ja Rule, all these people. Nigga, Ja Rule and all these people, some of the best music makers in the world. 50 Cent, one of some of the best music making in the world. Niggas don't give niggas no credit. All y'all do is dick ride what's popping. It's sad. Niggas dick ride what's popping. But forget, oh, he ain't even hot. That nigga washed up. No, that nigga was dropping heat for fucking 25 years. And you niggas forgot about him because some new joker come around, some new jester clown come around. And you fecal-minded people fucking give up on all the legends and greats just for some new bullshit. I can't deal with this shit. It's weak. It's weak. The tongue is the truth. You better use that shit as the truth. Yes, all that shit's fake. You better not eat no McDonald's, bro. I don't speak negativity. I speak the truth. The truth is what it is in the current state of existence. The truth is whatever it is in the current state of being or existence. The truth is not something that has feelings. The truth doesn't care if somebody's hurt. The truth doesn't care how you feel. The truth, when the doctor comes in and say, I got a diagnosis for you, you don't want him to say, I want you to say something happy for me. No, you want that doctor to tell you the truth and give you a proper, real diagnosis so you can come up with a health plan to motherfucking mitigate the illness you have. But then you have people who are so ignorant, they don't want to know, so they won't go to the doctor. I don't go to no doctor, bro, because I don't even want to know what's wrong with me, bro. Because if something wrong with me, it's my time to go. It's my time to go. You know how many idiots I heard talking like that? When it's my time to go, it's just my time to go. I ain't going to no doctors. Same nigga with a boil coming out his neck. I don't know, bro. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Let me tell you something. He said, do you believe God can heal the sick? I believe God made your immune system. God made you perfect in his image, and your body has the ability to heal itself. God created the system of existence and living being that he made and gave you the perfect ability for your body to heal itself if it's not past so much of a damaged state. So if your body's not past a certain limit of damage, you can heal itself. Your body will heal itself. Your immune system fights for you, sir. And God is on our side, but God made us. I'm going to tell you something about God. God is so omniscient and big and everywhere and everywhere. And God is everywhere at the same time. He's everywhere. God is everywhere. So God don't have time to come specifically to everybody. God is in everybody. You come equipped with God inside you. The only way you could lose God is if you lose yourself. The only way you could lose God is if you lose yourself. Are you picking up what I'm trying to tell you? You are the physical manifestation of God in this physical realm. God said, "Let us make man and women." No, first, no, he didn't say woman. God said, "Let us make man in our image," and then He made us. So that means you are God. You are a piece of God. So if you really understood you were God, a piece of God, God is in you, would you keep sinning and fucking living like a heathen? No, you don't understand nothing. Did you not listen to what I'm telling you? God made the system. We are gods. We are God and goddesses. But they have you living as a demon. They have you living on demon time. They have you living satanically. They have you practicing satanic practices, witchcraft, spitting in the mouth, and all this witchcraft shit. They got y'all so fucked up out here, bro. No, 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 I don't got time. We are all born in the image of God, perfect. But you come into this world, and what they do to you as soon as you're born, they taint you with what? Injections and things of that nature. You come out perfect, born in the image of God, but you get tainted with man-made things as soon as you're born. Look at my nose is shiny, boy. My skin is shining, boy. You see that shit? Hold up, boy. My skin shining. Hold on, let me go all white. Let me go my white light. My skin is shining, bro. Hold up, bro. My skin is shining, bro. Hold up. Boy, this light bright as a bitch. This light bright as a bitch. Hold up. That shit too bright. This shit too bright. Turn that bit down. Yeah, but look, my skin is shining. Look at that shit. You see my nose shining and shit? I'm fresh out the shower. My shit shining, bro. I'm almost 40 years old, bro. Don't ask me no dumbass question like that, bro. What's wrong with y'all niggas, bro? Are you serious, bro? Y'all niggas talking crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Niggas had the audacity to ask Big BAYDAY, am I pure? Big BAYDAY, are you pure? Do it sound like I'm pure or do it sound like I'm tainted? Do I sound pure or do I sound tainted? Are you fucking serious, bro? I'm one of the most purest men, other than the things in the air and the food that we can't control. I'm one of the most purest men left. This is a cigar, sir. It's not nothing wrong with smoking cigars, sir. And I don't promote this, so don't smoke. I tell all my people, do not smoke. I don't tell you to smoke. I don't get on and say, hey, y'all, get you ready to smoke. Come on, get ready. I don't never do that. I never get on here and say, hey, everybody get your stuff and get ready to smoke. So stop that, bro. I'm doing me. I'm a priest doing what priests do to get the word out. We smoke tobacco. We smoke tobacco. We smoke what we smoke. We smoke herbs. We do what we do. Priests do what we do. Let the priests do what we do. I'm just a priest, sir. I don't do drugs, sir. Anything illegal, we don't do illegal stuff. We do legal stuff. Sir, you sound like a fed. What's wrong with you? Are you the feds? That's the question I have for you. Are you the feds? Because I don't do anything illegal and I don't promote any drugs. I don't promote any drugs and I'm not no illegal nothing. Fucking fed. I'm a law-abiding, legal, tax-paying citizen that don't promote nothing but be a better version of yourself. Do you see what healthy vegetarian eating does to a man? Look at me. Look at me. This is what a 39-year-old black man looks like who eats nothing but fruits and vegetables. I just made vegetable fried rice with vegetable spring rolls. I just did veggies for my kids. They had shrimp though. I did veggies, vegetables, vegetarian fried rice, spring rolls, and shrimp, popcorn, not popcorn, battered shrimp for the kids, jumbo shrimp. They had shrimp, egg rolls, well, spring rolls, vegetarian, and orange juice to wash it down. That's my neighbor's house. That ain't my house. That ain't my house. That's my neighbor's house. But understand this. It don't matter what I have around me. It don't want to matter what I have behind me. It matters what's coming out my mouth. It matters the look, the look in my eyes. It matters the intention with what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to do. That's what fucking matters. See, that's why I don't come on here and do a big scene and set up and all that crazy shit, because I don't want to give a fuck. I don't want you to worry about what I got going on around me. I don't want you to worry about that. I want you to listen, learn to listen again. See, we don't even know how to listen no more. I ain't talking about you and y'all. The people who are here, bless y'all. Hit the like button too. It's 8 people in here. Hit the like button. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about most people don't know how to fucking listen. Most people's minds is scroll, 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 swipe right, swipe right, swipe left, 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 right, right, right. Hit the like button. Well, I like that one. Ooh, hit the love button. I really liked it. Shit like that. We conditioned to nothing right now. Our brains is like scrambled eggs right now. So I do these long live lectures to show people that there's conversations that we need to have on a daily to get us to a better situation. See, I don't just talk about this shit. I live this shit. I don't just get on here and try to talk crap and get buzzed up. I know what I could say to them, get trendy and all that. If I wanted to really be trendy and all that and go viral and have more subscribers and all that, I know what to do. Like, I'm doing it right now. I know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, he's asking pointless questions. This nigga's like the feds, bro. It's a lot of people that y'all understand. There's things called monitoring spirits. There's also stuff called AI. There's a lot of different entities and different things we're dealing with now. You got monitoring spirits, you got AI chatbots, we got all kind of shit. And then we got then you got losers and trolls. So it's a lot of layers that goes with this internet shit. Y'all really, yeah, gang stalkers, all that shit. Salute to you, Bezo. Motherfuckers is, look, this is a whole foreigner right here, but he's not even American. He don't even talk American. He can't even spell American words unless he's Spanish. He did say it was Spanish. So, bro, stop playing with me, bro. I got all y'all's number, bro. I know all that shit. I was a real in the street dude. I know feds. I know fake niggas. I know fucking frauds. I know niggas who want to hang around. I know niggas who are genuine. I know all that shit. I done lost subscribers. I done lost support. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit because I didn't come on here to be friends. I came on here to drop the good message to save y'all souls. Shamelessly V support, man. Shamelessly V, salute to you. I ain't seen you in a while. I'm doing good. Everybody's doing good. God, look, God is still good. We still alive. We still alive. As long as I'm still alive, them babies good. Because all my priority goes to them. 100%. I'm putting it all on the motherfucking line, baby. And I'm not playing. See, the thing about me, I understand this is the end game. You dumb idiots, a lot of these dumb idiots, they don't see end game when you watching. We've been watching hundreds of gang members being taken down in groups, in masses, in sweeps, in one takes, one hitter quitters. We've been watching and witnessing. I don't know what y'all watch. Y'all worrying about music and Don Julio and dick sucking and all this bullshit and all weird shit. Y'all worrying about a bunch of weird shit when there really is real shit going on, bro. It's real shit going on. People ain't paying attention to these tariffs in China. People ain't paying attention to nothing, you know? And it's not like, oh, pay attention to it to panic and be this and that. No, you need to pay attention to shit to prepare. Don't panic, prepare. Don't panic, prepare. Get ready, work, build. The squirrel don't say the winter's coming. I'm just gonna relax and this and that. No, the squirrel dug his hole or found his hole. He hid that bit. He got his fucking babies in that bitch. He's gonna fucking bring all kind of nuts and berries and whatever he can find to forage and find and pack it in there and get ready for that winter. Because the squirrel knows the winter's coming. He knows the snow's coming. He knows. You know what time it is. I'm keep kicking that message. Because this world is only time is not 100% guaranteed to none of us. So as I live, I feel like compelled to do my part to humanity, help humanity, and I feel compelled to spread knowledge as it's applied because you have to spread knowledge, man. If you don't spread it, then how's people gonna apply it? I gotta spread it so it can be applied. And then I'm about to hurry up and get off here so I can go spread some knowledge to my babies. And this is what I do, man. This is the cycle of life. This shit don't just stop here. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna go have good conversations with them, uplifting, thought provoking, mind developing conversations with them, life developing conversations with them. I ain't doing nothing but developing people. That's what I do. I'm the life developer. I will develop you. I can help you get to the better state of yourself. I know what to eat. I know how to live. Now I'm getting to the point now. I'm starting to see some about life. I don't know. It's getting kind of scary. I don't know if it's a good thing, but I'm healthy, so I know it's not a bad thing. I know it's like now it seems like I'm trying to maximize this time on this earth. So I'm just stretching all my time. It's getting, I'm running like 20-hour days every day. Maybe like 4 or 5 days a week, 20-hour days, 5 days a week, 20 hours. Go to sleep for 5 hours, 4 hours, maybe 19-hour days. Go to sleep for 5 hours. I'm doing that shit every day. I want to do something with my life. I want my life to mean something. I want to make my life worth something. So I'm just trying to show God, show the world, show my kids, show everybody who I know that this world does mean something. Your life can mean something. You could level yourself up and turn yourself into something really pivotal and important if you want to do that. I want to show people that anything's possible. I'm gonna say the best thing, Bezo, that could save your life right now on food. If you just take natural flavors out of your diet and calcium carbonate out of your diet, you'll be good. Calcium carbonate, write that shit down right now, or remember it, put it in your mind. Calcium carbonate and natural flavors. Take that shit out your diet. Don't drink nothing with it in there. Don't eat nothing with it in there. Unless it says natural cherry flavor or natural black cherry flavor or natural raspberry flavor. Unless it says that, don't eat it. That'll save your life. That will change your fucking life. Yeah. Thank you, Shamelessly V. Thank you, Shamelessly V. Facts. Look, Shamelessly V said, Bezo, he got videos on shopping trips, learning to check labels and etc. Exactly. I got everything up here, man. If you want to go through my channel is the Life Bible right now. A cheat sheet. My channel is a cheat sheet. You just got to go through it, man. I swear to God, my channel has everything from. I'm gonna playlist. I'm gonna sit back one of these nights and I'm gonna smoke a cigar and I'm gonna turn it into playlists. Please, I'm gonna do that one of these nights. But I got music. I got so much shit. I'm gonna put it in playlists. I'm gonna separate that bitch in playlists. I gotta do it. Y'all give me some time. I'm gonna do it. But because I'm only one man, it's a lot. Like after I get off here, and I'm about to get off. After I get off here, you know what I'm about to do? I'm about to go stream some video games on motherfucking Twitch on my Xbox. I'm gonna stream on Twitch on my Xbox. After I spend some time with my kids, I'm gonna stream with Twitch. And I might stream with them on Twitch. And we're gonna stream some of that new South of Midnight, and then that might be all I play. Cause that game is it's enough. That game is fire. Oh my God. That's the best game that came out. That's the best game I played all year. Hands down so far. And I'm not even done with it yet. I'm giving it. It's just giving me all the right vibes. It's giving me cultural boosters. It's giving me historical vibes. It's great, man. Yeah, man. Shameless CV, shout out to you, sweetheart. Gardening videos. Look, man, look, let me go through. I'm gonna show y'all real quick before I get off here. I'm not gonna play none, but I'm gonna go through my channel real quick. Real quick. So, and I'm gonna make the playlist tonight. But I got the best channel on YouTube, man. I got family videos where we're at the beach. I mean everything, man. You know, it's a pleasure to listen. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much, man. I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm just letting people know it is possible to do anything you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You could change your life from a life of sin and then change up and be the one to save people from sin. You know what I'm saying? You don't always have to remain who you were yesterday. You can change who you was yesterday today. That's the beauty about life. When you wake up tomorrow, you are rebirthed. That is a new birth. That is a new life. Tomorrow's a new life. Every day you go to sleep and wake up, that's a new life, a new rising, a new horizon, a new birth, a rebirth. Sleeping is almost like it's almost like a symbolic death. And then you wake up and you rise up again, just like the nighttime. That's why you're supposed to sleep at the nighttime, because at night you symbolically lay down and recharge. It's not necessarily a death, it's like a recharge. It's like, think about how your phone has to go on the charger. That's what sleeping is. You have to put your body on the charger, and your body goes into the etheric realm, and you charge up off those ethers, off of those electrical and that energy, that realm. That's a pure energy realm. The spiritual realm is pure energy, but it's also in darkness. And that's why in my mind, and I don't haven't confirmed this because I have not confirmed it with no officials, but in my mind, I believe space is the dream realm. Like when you dream, I believe you go to space, because when you go to sleep, it be dark. Like when I fly in the spiritual realm, it be darkness until I get to where I'm at. So like say I'm traveling in the spiritual realm, it be dark, and then I'll wake up and or reappear in wherever I wanted to go. Because I have this in my realm, in my dreams, when I'm dreaming, I have the ability to go like to change scenes is what I call it. I call it the ability to change scenes. So if I'm asleep and I'm dreaming somewhere and I don't like where I'm at, I could change the scene. I just close my eyes and I shake and I poof and I pop up somewhere else. I've been doing this for years, since I was in my teenager. Since I was a teenager, I could change scenes. I could fly in my dreams. I haven't flown in a long time because there's a hand, and this ain't me being crazy. This is what I'm talking about in the dream when I'm dreaming. This is me talking about dreams. This isn't me talking about any alternate drug realm, because I don't do drugs. This ain't none of that. I'm talking about being dream when you're dreaming. There's a certain height you can get to where this hand grabs you when you're dreaming. And I got grabbed by that hand one time and it was so scary and that thing was so big. It was so cold and dark up there. Like I flew up so high one dream when I was dreaming one time that I was in dark space cold realm. Like it was so cold up there and so dark and this hand grabbed me and threw me back down. The hand was so big, bruh, and black. It was a big black hand. Yo, the hand was so big and black I never jumped up there again. I never jumped up there again. Do you hear what I'm saying? I never tried to jump up there again because that motherfucker hand, you don't want to know. I don't want to see his body. I don't want to see his face because his hand was so big and he was so vast that he threw me back down. And then I changed the scene because I was going back down so fast, I probably would have splashed. I changed the scene and I went somewhere else. And that's the truth. I mean, I done did that shit a couple times, but he only grabbed me once. The other time I just up there and I just was like, yo, this is too felt like that cold, dark, like I was outside at night feel, like right now feel. That cold, dark shit. There is realms that we are not supposed to go in, man. We're not ready for certain realms, man. We belong in this physical realm. We are alive. You are being tested, but you are alive. Understand that. This physical realm is acceptable. This physical realm has women. This physical realm has fruits and vegetables. This physical realm has flowers and herbs and plants. You understand what I'm saying? Women with buns, nice boobage and bunnage and cute faces, shit like that. You see what I'm saying? You go into the other realm, ain't no boobs, ain't no buns. It's spirits, vapors, other entities that look different. They're bigger, they're smaller, they're different, they're that. You don't want to see that. You better stay your ass right here on this in this realm and appreciate your life. Because there's places that you can go that you don't want to be. Appreciate this life. This is a good life. They're trying to kill all the bees and do all this and do all that. Get you some bees, grow some bees, get you some honey, get some honey, get some honeybees. Keep the bees alive. I haven't seen no bees all year. I haven't seen one yet. Not one. We need them to pollinate, or else we're going to be out here with Q-tips pollinating these plants. Do you even know about how to pollinate a plant with Q-tips? You better get to learning. You got a long way to go. You got a long way to go. Get that city shit out your mind. Get that music out your mind. Get them drugs out your mind. Get that alcohol out your mind. And everything else will be just fine. No bones, no babies, no natural flavors, no calcium carbonate. Stay away from that shit. Do you have the strength to do it? When you find out your favorite product is in on on that shit, are you gonna keep doing it? Most of y'all will. That's why I don't even like talking about this shit no more. Shit, I could see all of it. Shameless TV, I could see atoms. Even my daughter, the other day, she said, "Dad, I don't understand why people can't see the atoms." I said, "Yeah, I know, baby. I know. I can move atoms in the air in the daytime. I can't see them like that at night, but I can move them in the daytime. If you sneeze, you can blow them out. If you clap your hands, they move around." You better realize what's really going on. There's energy floating all around us. We just don't know how to harness it. It's your big homie, Big BAYDAY, the one and only, the modern day, the modern day. They won't give me it though, and I'm not gonna fight for the title. But I know what I am, and I know who I am. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I am and who I am. I'm just doing God's will. I'm gonna do exactly as He asked me to do, without no hesitation, because I know death comes to all of us. See, this is what you evil people need to understand. You can go from body to body. You can jump from body to body and body swap and body hop. Yeah, we can all do that. You can download my consciousness and put me in another body suit, and you can clone me and do all that too. You can do that too. But what you can't do is get this original vapor. You can't get this original soul. You can't get it like this. They don't make them like me no more. I'm one of the last ones left. Most people are tainted. If see the thing that they tried to do to most of us, they thought that okay, they can't get them like this, so they tried to put the cannibalism in the food. Everybody didn't fall for that. So then they said, well, we can't do it like that. We're gonna put the green V's. You remember those? The green V's where they said they were gonna put the V in the food, in the vegetables. You remember that? It's gonna be in the leafy green lettuces and in this and in that. They put it in the lettuce. They're like, oh, you motherfucking niggas want to be healthy and high and mighty, huh? I'm gonna put that bitch in your lettuce. See, what y'all have to realize there was something done for everybody to come on home. Because God wants you to come on home and Satan wants you to come on home. Hell yeah, it's in there. Yeah, man. God wants you to come on home and Satan wants you to come on home. So at the end of your day, at the end of your life, at the end of your day, the end of your life, who are you coming home to? What did you do on this earth? Did you spend your earth cannibalizing? Did you spend your time on this earth being judgmental and evil? Did you spend your time on this earth being hateful? Did you spend your time on this earth being lustful? Did you spend your time on this earth being greedy and chasing pointless money around? Did you do things for money that you regret and you sacrificed and did evil things for money? Did you sell yourself for money? What did you do? Or did you remain pure the whole time? Did you watch everybody else fall by the wayside? Did you watch everybody else suffer while you stayed blessed? Did you go through tests that only got you better in a better position? Did you stay humble knowing that God was only testing you to make you in a better, harder position? Because knowing you know that steel is forged by what? Fire. Steel is forged by what? Pressure. So pressure, diamonds are made by what? Pressure. Great things are created with pressure, tests, hardships. Life don't come good, strong, good blessing lives don't come to weak people. Weak people are sitting around expecting blessed lives. They don't deserve them. The good life comes to the man who built it. Not necessarily the nigga who busted his ass, but the man who built who built the easy life. The easy life comes from the man who facilitates it. The man who thought enough to say, I need farmland, I need cows, I need chickens, I need pigs, I need goats, I need this, I need that. That's who has the easy life. The man who thought big enough. The man who thought smart enough. That's who has the fucking comfortable life. The man who said, I'm gonna hire 50 motherfuckers to do this for me so I don't have to do it for myself. That's who has the easy life. So you don't be mad at the man who has the easy life. You need to think bigger. You need to think better. You need to do better. Even though, as a black man, we know we've been oppressed for fucking 500 years. So I'm not even gonna sit here and act like it's easy for us. But for most of y'all just need to do better, especially if you're white. If you're white, you ain't got no chance. I mean, you ain't got no excuse. Straight up. You can go get a loan from the bank. The fuck? You can use your privilege. You can use your face card. That shit carries you a long way. The only way white people don't get the privilege of a white privilege is when they try to be another race. And when they try to be another race, their race forgets them because it's like, motherfucker, you don't appreciate what you got. So the whole moral of my story is tonight, appreciate what you got Stop trying to be what you're not, and you will be straight. Everybody's trying to be what they're not and not appreciating what they fucking got. And that's the problem with us today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. And I don't be trying to rhyme. I'm just one of those poets. I'm a poet. I always wrote poetry. I got a poem book that I haven't put out because I don't have no motherfucking time. I don't have no motherfucking time. I'm trying to make something out of myself. I don't really have time to do everything that I'm passionate about. I don't. Gotta provide for work, do all this shit, teach all this shit for the kids, everything, constant cooking, cleaning, maintenance. No help, no wife, no woman, no support. So it's not easy. Not easy. So people can't talk that God talk. I can really talk it. Nobody else can't talk that God talk, but I can really talk it because I'm walking that shit. Niggas ain't living that God life like me. I'm really living the God life. Mm-hmm. Look, my face is shining. Look, I'm shining light out my face. You can see it. I'm shining bright. Oh, my soul, I'm shining bright. And I'm not bragging or boasting. I'm shining bright. So most people have dark circles. I got light coming out of my eyes. I got light coming off my motherfucking mole. You see that big light circle of bright light coming off my shit? And look at the reflection. This not just me, it's reflecting off my shit. My nose, all that shit got bright light on my shit, man. I'm not capping, bro. When you really living pure and living righteous, you'll see it on the outside. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will truly show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Fuck. Your face will truly show it. You're happy and you know it, clap your hands. On God, man. I don't play about this shit. I'm really him. In real life. That's why don't nobody like me, because I'm really him. I'm him in real life. That's why people, they know they respect it, but they can't do nothing with it. You can't shine, you can't do nothing. Because I'm him in real life. Imagine what that feels like to be him. Imagine what that feels like. To be him in real life. That shit is crazy. And then people don't give you no support. They know you the one. They be like, I wonder what I should do about this. And then they look at you and don't even ask you, but they want your wisdom, but don't have the motherfucking, it's crazy. And I don't get paid to do life support or with everybody, but it's like, bro, I'm gonna tell you, man, people don't even come around me unless they got good stuff and good stories to tell and shit, because it's like, damn, what can I do to impress him? And it's not like that. You come to me as you are. What did God say in the Bible? I mean, in the church, come as you are. You can come as you are with me. I don't need you to cap and fake. I don't need you to put on a mask. Come as you are. I love all my people. And I'm not faking or acting. I really walk this life. I really talk this talk, and I really walk this walk everywhere. I've been like this since I was a kid. All my songs talking about saving the world and changing the world. Everything, all my poems talking about saving the world and helping the world and changing the world. This is all I ever did. This is all I ever thought about. I was today talking about tribalism and shit. Like, my mind is not average or like regular people. I'm trying to save this planet before I leave it. And there's, just like as I'm trying to save it, just like God's trying to save it, he's using people like me to try to help. Just like we're trying, there's people who are trying to make nuclear bombs. There's people who are trying to. They just found a fucking dude in St. Louis who had over 30 bodies in his backyard. Are you serious? They just found the man in St. Louis who killed over 30 people and had them all scattered and buried in his backyard in a fucking regular neighborhood, and they found it in broad daylight in a regular neighborhood. And then people don't give me credit for just telling people you can be better. Do your thing. I appreciate you. You're good. You're not a piece of trash. You're not a whore. You're not a heathen. You were born perfect in the image of God. See, I tell you that. That's what I have. That's the message I have for you. You are God. You are born perfect in the image of God. You are God's child. You're not God himself. You're not God Almighty, but you are a piece of God. You are his child. Let us make man in our image. And then they made women to help man. And then women don't even want to do that. So nobody's living in order. Women are not living to serve men as they were made to. And men, we're not saving the world and serving God as we were made to. It's a bunch of fake heathens trying to selfishly serve their self and their ego. Fake, selfish people trying to serve their self and their fucking egos. Sorry ass egos. I'm the man. I'm perfect. I'm this. I'm that. I'm perfect. See, I can say, it's like when a woman says, what do you bring to the table? I'm just saying what I bring to the table. I never said I was God. You cannot be God Almighty, but I am one of his best messengers. One of them. I know that for a fact. On this earth, I'm one of the most purest eating men that I know. I'm one of the most purest thinking men that I know. I'm one of the least perverted men that I know. Probably the least perverted man that I know. I'm one of the most sexually controlled men that I know. I'm one of the most physically controlled men that I know. I got so much control over my fucking body and my spirit and myself. Man, I ain't tooting my own horn. I know what the fuck going on. I told one time my doctor told me, he said, "Bayday, if I had more patients like you, I'd be out of business." Hand to God. So my doctor told me the last time I had a physical. He said, "Bayday, if I had more patients like you, I'd be out of business." AKA, I'm a fucking perfect human specimen. Yeah, I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. I got a horn. I got this. I got that. I'm not perfect, but I am damn near perfect. The fuck? I just had a woman tell me today some shit, bro. Man, boy, I wouldn't even believe who the fuck I am. But it don't matter. I don't want to be perfect. See, that's what you people don't understand. I don't want to be perfect. My life was perfect. My life was perfect. I had a perfect life. No, I'm gonna say this though, shamelessly, V. I love this world. I don't worship Satan. I'm not a devil worshiper. I don't give a fuck about none of those biblical laws. I love fruits. I love pomegranates. I love fucking apples. I love plums. I love peaches. I love the sun. I love water. I love trees. I love flowers. I love fruits. I love women. I love vagina. The fuck? I love this planet. What's wrong with y'all? I love the birds, the bees, the ants. I love that shit. I love these cats. I love the fuck. I love this world. God made this for us. This is our heaven and afterlife. I love these cats. I love this shit. I don't understand how y'all don't understand logic over the fucking the laws and the bullshit. Logic is way overweighs anything to me. Not just my logic, general logic. Bro, do you not understand? A fucking plum, an apple a day will keep the doctor away. You ever heard that? An apple a day will keep the doctor away. These are fucking facts. Do you not understand God made pomegranate? In the Bible, they call it the forbidden fruit. Man, y'all are so goddamn brainwashed. Oh my Lord, help these people, God. Help these people. True God, help these people, because that fake Bible that they follow and gonna deceive them. Please help these people, God. Because I'm gonna tell you something. They told you the forbidden fruits. You know, the forbidden fruit, I ain't gonna talk. The forbidden fruit is cannibalism. And what's in your soda? What's in your juice that you think is juice? What's in your fucking drink, your fruit cocktail drink, your fruits? It's in your yogurts. It's in your everything you fucking love. The forbidden fruit is in everything you fucking love. The soda you can't stop drinking. The Coca-Cola you can't stop consuming. The fucking Pepsi you can't stop drinking. The forbidden fruit is in there. So who's the real sinners? They told you don't love the things of this earth. What? When a beautiful woman walks past me, I could smell her grace and her fucking smell her vagina and smell her. And man, ain't nothing better than that. I don't know what existence y'all are in. Ain't nothing better than a gorgeous woman walking down the street in a beautiful sundress. Ain't nothing more better than that. Ain't nothing more better than a fruit salad when you wake up in the morning. Ain't nothing more better than that. Ain't nothing better than some herbs to smoke. Ain't nothing more better than that. The things of this earth are wonderful and mystical and magical and awesome. God is awesome. He made all these things for us. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Shamelessly V, baby. I know what you're saying. But I think people get too caught up in the religious doctrine and lose logic. People get caught up so much into the religious doctrine, they lose logic, man. That Bible, I done seen that Bible trick more people out of life than anything. That's why I would never, ever in my life follow that bullshit. I done seen it trick people out their lives. I done seen it drive people crazy. I've watched it drive a woman I love crazy. I've watched that Bible drive people crazy. I watch niggas read that shit looking for hidden codes in the Bible. I've watched niggas read that shit, talk about the seventh seal in here and this and this and that. That shit is insanity. Fuck that shit. God knows what I'm talking about. Fuck out of here, man. That goddamn evil manual. We ain't worried about none of that around here, bro. Brainwashing my kids. I ain't brainwashing nobody, bro. Yeah, the helpful stuff that's in it is stole from the Egyptian Coptic churches of Ethiopia. The helpful stuff that's in it was stolen from ancient Kemet, aka Egypt. The helpful stuff that's in it was stolen from fucking stories from the fucking times of the old, from Babylonian times and those old times, from African ancient people. Fuck that damn Bible. Fuck that shit, man. Yeah, you missed a real good one tonight, brother. But a good thing about this internet, it's all recorded. So if you got the time, you got the real deal lesson tonight. I swear to God. The ones where I don't have the fucking topics and talking about shit, I'm coming straight from the soul. Tonight we got a straight soul message, straight soul lesson. Yeah, the Bible has. How many times have you read the Bible? Because I read it front to back 3 times on 3 different occasions. I read that Bible front to back 3 different times. One time with my brother, One time and two other times, not the whole time with my brother, but we read a lot of that Bible together. And also two, I read that bitch three times by myself at work. I used to work in a parking booth, in a parking deck at a parking company. I worked in a booth for 8 hours a day for 5 days a week. I worked in a fucking box. What did I do? Did I spend that time in that box, bobbing my head and listening to music and being an idiot? No, I wrote poems. I drew pictures. I developed my mind. I spent that time developing myself. God, I got in direct connection with God in that fucking box. And I thank God for that. I thank God for that job. I was able to write some of the God was able to give me some of the best messages I've ever received in my life. The directions on how to live on this earth I got from that solitude. See, some niggas have to go to jail to get right and build themselves and develop themselves. But see, it does come from solitude. It does come from true self-development. You do develop from being in solitude because you can't develop being all bombarded with other people's energies all the fucking time. You got to learn in this world how to stand on your own feet, how to stand on your own 10 toes. Ain't nobody always going to be there to save you. Nobody's coming out the sky to save you. It don't work like that. God may send an angel here or there to give you a hand, but it don't work where you're gonna somebody coming magically out. Well, hold on, let me say that. That's a lie. That's a lie. You will have angels come on this path. I'm wrong. I'm lying. Let me tell y'all real quick about this angel story. Real quick, angel story. First and foremost, we was in Florida going on me and my brothers and my brother's wife's family. So it was two families merged. The two families merged. We're going to the beach from North Carolina to driving to Daytona Beach, Florida. So we were on our way to Daytona Beach, Florida. On the way to Daytona Beach, Florida, driving at 100 miles an hour, we flipped on the highway, right? We flipped, dramatically flipped. The car's totaled. We flipped. Car lit on fire. We had to crawl out that motherfucker. The car totaled on fire, on the highway. It was tragic. Nobody died. Nobody was injured. Nobody. Nobody went to the hospital. At 100 miles an hour, 95 to 100 miles an hour. We were going 100 miles an hour, damn near. And we flipped about 5 times and nobody got injured. Nobody got harmed. Nobody. And it was me, Yacht, Steve-O. No, not Steve-O. Me, Cake, Chuma. Not Cake, but Chuma, me, Jeremy, Lee, and D. I think not two of the cousins was in the back too, in the back. So, bro, we had people in the car that wasn't even in seatbelts. We had two people in the cargo section in the back of the truck that wasn't even in seatbelts. We flipped over 5-6 times on the highway going 95 miles an hour to 100 miles an hour and nobody got harmed. So that was the first miracle. Boom. We got out of that though. On the way back home or something like that. On the way back home, we was driving back home. We ran out of gas. We ran out of gas, but we made it to the gas station. We didn't have no gas, no money. We ran out. We get to the gas station. It was a desert. Like, it was just a gas station like you see on the movie. It was a gas station and nothing but dirt road, and dirt road behind. There was no other buildings. It was a gas station on the right, dirt road, and dirt road behind us. Straight up. That's all it was. We got to this motherfucking gas station. We pulled over panicking. My brother's wife, she was kind of crying a little bit, and not on some weak shit, but just on some I don't know what to do type crying. She was crying and shit. And my brother, we were trying to figure out what to do. My big brother was in the passenger seat. She was driving, and we was all in the back, just kids. We just trying to just ride along for the ride. So we didn't have no gas. We had nothing. I had already gave them the money I had to help out and shit from when we got in the car accident. So I had gave up all my money and shit. I'm mad anyway. I ain't had no money and shit through the whole ride. Through the whole trip. So long story short, we didn't have nobody wasn't there, no cars wasn't around and nothing. This black man who is well dressed, debonair, handsome black man pulled up on us in a suit and tie, not in a car. He appeared right next to us, standing up outside in the no car. He appeared. He didn't walk out the store. He didn't come out the store. Nothing. This black man in a suit and tie with no dirt on his shoes. I will never forget this shit. Had a briefcase. He gave my brother's wife some money. And Bridget, excuse me, I don't want to say her name. My brother's wife said to us, his ex-wife, my brother's ex-wife, because he has a new wife. My brother's ex-wife said to us, y'all say thank you to that man. He just gave us some money. Y'all say thank you. We turned around. We were in the car looking straight. I'm right here. I seen the man. I seen him. He gave her the money. We looking at her type shit. She said, y'all say thank you to the man. We turned around and the man was gone. He had vanished. So I say that to say this. There are real angels that are interdimensional. There are. There's no question about that shit. That black man had to be in our family somewhere along around the way or something, because he looked and felt like one of us. He just was a handsome black man, and I'm not a gay man, I'm not a weirdo, but he was a handsome black man, because I modeled before. I know what looks are. He was a handsome black man who was in a suit and tie with a briefcase and had clean dress shoes on in a dirt road, on a dirt road. He appeared, gave my brother's wife some money, gave us some money so we can get, and it was whatever it was enough. We got gas and some snacks. So this man, this angel, black angel, came and he saved us. He saved us, this black angel. So I do know that there are angels. I've seen them before in my life. I've seen spirits. I've seen all that. I've seen aliens. I've seen it all. I know what this world has to offer. I know exactly what this world has to offer. I've done things myself that I can't explain, but I know what it is. But so yeah, man, y'all, you can do whatever you want, man. But there are angels in this world. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. God bless all y'all, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I pray that y'all appreciate me, because what I'm doing is very rare. Nobody's supposed to be doing what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. But we should normalize telling the truth. We should normalize being honest. We should normalize being real, because honesty is the best policy. See, I was raised like that. The truth shall set you free. I was raised like that. Keep it real. Keep it raw. I was raised like that. Keep it a buck. Keep it 100. Niggas is faking. We ain't faking. We keeping it real. We keeping it raw. I was raised like that. Keep it raw and uncut. I was raised like that. It's your big homie, Big BAYDAY. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. If you just got here, you got to rewind this one. This one of them ones, man. Yeah, I don't like that fake shit. I can't do it. I can't do that fake shit. I don't teach my kids no lies. I ain't gonna teach y'all no lies. I ain't gonna lie. Because at the end of the day, who you gonna lie to? Can you lie to God? Can you lie? Like, in this world, bro, the information is everywhere. You can fact check everything I say, except for on some of this historical stuff, because the spiritual realm is not recorded. These bastards don't even understand the spiritual realm. That's why they poke and prod the real ones to try to figure it out. You watch Stranger Things. You know what's going on. Did you pay attention to what you're watching? Or are you just watching a bunch of shit and being entertained? It's your big homie, Big BAYDAY. Wake up and smell the coffee, because that motherfucker shit is brewing and it smells good. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. It's your big homie, Big BAYDAY. I love y'all, man. Let's go.